Hey YouTube, I know it's been a long time, so I figured today I would get you guys up to date on all the things that are going on in my life. First and most obvious thing right now that's bothering me is I got a new dog. And her name is Mia, and she's a Weimaraner. And you can see her in the reflection from my tank. So yeah, let me show you. Say hi, Mia. Want the ball? You want it? Alright, and that's Miqua. You've met her before. Okay, now go away. Go away. Here. Here's the other ball. Thank you. So she's a year old. She's a Weimaraner. And she was given to me by my aunt because my aunt had too many dogs. And she knew that I really liked her. So she and Miqua get along pretty well. My cat doesn't really like her. But she doesn't really care about the cat, so it's not a big deal. Okay, now go away. She's like, "Aw, I don't want that ball either." Hang on, let me go put her away. Okay, so yeah, aside from the dog, Mia, I got a new job. I don't work at Villa anymore. I work as a confirmation, like office assistant lady for a local roofing company. So I set appointments and then do all the reminder calls and stuff, and it's really fun. Been working there for 2 weeks now, and I really like it. And what else? Oh, and the best thing about it is the schedule is I work 2 to 8:30 weekdays, so I get to sleep in. I have my weekends off, and yeah, it's pretty great. So I'm really enjoying it. And sorry, that was my phone. And what else is going on? Oh, my brother came to town for a week. That was exciting. He tried to kill me. We did Garden of the Gods, Manitou Springs, Pikes Peak, Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, and Casa Bonita up in Denver all in one day. Yes, for those of you who don't know, Casa Bonita from South Park is a real place. And they do have cliff divers, but the food is disgusting. So, whatever. But we went there. We had a lot of fun. The week went by really, really fast, so I miss them all. But hopefully I'll be getting to see them soon. So, yeah, I'm excited. Just for everything that's been going on lately. And, I don't know if you've noticed, but there are way more fish in this 77 than there were last time. My aunt, the same aunt that gave me Mia, gave me like 20 guppies because she also has a guppy tank, and her friend has a guppy tank, and her friend has a guppy tank. So everybody in my little fish network has guppies. So it was no big deal for her to give me a bunch. So, and they're doing really well. I drip acclimated them. Normally it's not recommended to put that many fish in a tank at one time, but I drip acclimated them, and then I just kept the water parameters in check, and so everything is fine. I lost 2, but I don't think it's from that. They didn't look very good coming from her tank, so it didn't really surprise me that those 2 disappeared, but whatever. So there's a lot more in there. Let's see, I rescaped my 5-gallon tank, so I will pause this and then I will go over to where you can see that one. Okay, so this is the 5-gallon tank that I did that last video on the how to build one. And as you can see, the plants have taken off like crazy. Like these guys here are massive. And I did rearrange things a bit. The Mondo grass isn't doing very well, which I didn't think it would. There's these 2 right up front, but they're just not very big anymore. It's not a big deal, and my moss ball is awesome as always. And sorry, I'm like laying on the ground because this one is so low. I have 2 guppies in here, 2 little babies. They're juveniles now. They're a couple months old, and they've just been in here because before I didn't have a sponge filter on my 77, and the babies were getting sucked up the filter once they were strong enough to swim further down. So I just put them in here, and I just haven't had a reason to move them yet. They're all that I've got in there. I finally found somebody in Colorado Springs, a fish store that just opened up a couple months ago that carries the red cherry shrimp. So probably in the next paycheck or so, since I did get a new job and can like afford fish again, I'm going to get some of those and maybe some really, really tiny fish that don't get big. I don't remember what they're called, but I saw them at Seascape Aquatics last time I was there. And they're so cute. So, yeah. And you can see Miko with her little fluff walking around in the background. But, yeah, so I'm really enjoying my tanks. Poor things. I feel really bad. Like, this plant right here is starting to yellow and brown out a little bit. But it's because it's moth season. And if you don't know what a miller moth is, consider yourself lucky, because they plague my house for about 3 months out of the year. So usually the end of April through the beginning of July. Yeah, that's 3 months-ish. So yeah, but they are awful. They're attracted to any light. So, and they literally swarm my house. Like at night, there's thousands of them on like my patio door and stuff. So I have to keep all the lights off anytime the sun goes down. So the lights haven't been on these tanks very much lately, because if they're on and the sun is down, or like if they're on in the morning and I forget to shut them off before I go to work, then I come home and there's like 100 moths floating in the tank, and it's gross and it's not good for the fish. So the plants are kind of suffering and I feel really bad, but I don't know what else to do because I don't know how to keep them out. The smallest crack they can get into. They're awful, awful creatures. I wouldn't mind them so much if they'd stay out of my house, but they don't stay out of my house, so I don't like them. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on. Like I said, new dog, new fish, new job. Got to see my brother. That's about it, really. But I feel a lot more busy than that. Like, I have some projects in the works right now, but I don't want to talk about them until they're up and going. But stay tuned for that, because it'll be really awesome when it gets there. But other than that, I feel like I'm doing a lot more, but I'm forgetting something. So, oh well. But anyways, I just want to stop in and say hi. I'm not dead yet. I'm still around. I'm just being really slow about posting videos and blogs and stuff. My house is kind of a mess. Kind of relapsed, but it'll get clean again. That's probably tomorrow's project, since I have Saturdays and Sundays off. Yay! For the first time since high school. So like 6 years now. I will finally have my weekends off. So very excited. Everybody, I hope you all are doing fine. Leave me a comment if you have any ideas for videos, because I want to start doing videos again. I just don't know what to talk about. Same with blog posts. If you have something you want me to talk about in there, leave me a comment, subscribe, send me a message, whatever. You know the drill. And I will talk to you guys all soon. Bye.